sir, HODs of CSE and EC department, other faculty members, delegates from Uttarakhand, and my dear friends.
We, we welcome you all for the Yuva Sangam meditation event at IIIT. The journey of 1,000 million began with a single step. Today's mark a truly special occasion, bring with inspiring address, insightful interaction, and hereby acknowledgement. Let's embark the journey together.
Let us commence our program with the national song Vande Mataram, invoking a sense of patriotism and pride in our hearts. Thank you, everyone. You may have your seat.
Now, I would like to invite Dr. G. Dev Sinha ma'am to the stage to deliver the warm welcome address, setting the tone of the enriching event ahead. Ma'am, please.
A very good morning to one and all. Respected Bhaktashmi Awardee, Sri Anil Kumble, Chairman DOG, IIIT, Tiruchirappalli. I welcome you, sir, for this valedictory session. Respected Director, sir, Registrar, sir, faculty members from HNB Garhwal University, and the young delegates from Uttarakhand. I welcome you all for this valedictory function of Yuva Sangam program. So we are now the last day of the journey. Am I right? Yeah, I hope you all enjoy the last 4 days, right? So now we are in the most awaited session. Am I right? Interaction with the former cricketer, our beloved chairman. Yeah, enjoy this session. I welcome you all once again. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, we are honored to present an interactive session with Padam Shri Anil Kumble sir, esteemed chairperson of the Board of Governors of IIIT Trichy, a legendary figure in Indian cricket. Anil Kumble sir's remarkable contribution to the sports have not only earned his widespread acclaim, but has also inspired generation of aspiring cricketers. As we engage in this session, let us embrace the opportunity to glean insight from his wealth of experience and wisdom, enriching an understanding of leadership, perseverance, and excellence. Let's delve into his insight and experience. Sir, please.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to see everyone. Unfortunately, I can't see any of them. Can I see them?
Yeah, we're just fine.
Yeah, please. Can you turn on the camera, please? Yeah, if you can rotate the camera anti-clockwise. I can't. It's not ideal. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So good morning. So today, Maharashtra and also International Women's Day. To all the ladies out there, thank you so much for all the things that you do for the men in this room and to all the men that are in your lives. So thank you so much. I'm sure over the last 4 days you would have had a wonderful time in IIIT campus and also the various events that you've been engaged in. So it's a wonderful initiative by the Government of India to have this kind of a program where as students you get exposed to a different Indian culture, because I'm sure before this, yes, some of you may have traveled outside of Uttarakhand to various other states, but it's nice to come over to Tamil Nadu and see the culture there, meet people, enjoy local cuisine, and various other interactions that you have had. So I'm sure these are things that you would have probably read in your books, and to see it live in person is a totally different experience. So travel, meeting new people, interacting with other students, faculty is indeed an education in itself. So, no matter how much you sit in a classroom and go through all these subjects, there is no real, the education that you get or the experience that you get when you actually are there traveling around India and visiting new places is something unique. For me, I have been to your state as well. I've been to Dehradun. It's been only one visit that I've had. Hopefully, in the near future, I'll come over to Uttarakhand and see you in your campus too. So it'll be nice to come there. I think what will be interesting is, since it's an online interaction, I would rather have the interaction than just sit here and then have a monologue. So please feel free to ask questions. Tell us your experience. Tell me your name and what you're doing currently, and then ask a question so that I can interact with you. Is that okay, Mr. Sharma, sir? Yeah, yeah. So if you can again turn the camera anti-clockwise, please. I can see all of them in a, you need to turn it to the portrait mode. Thank you. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Thank you so much. आप हिंदी में भी पूछ सकते हैं, मैं कोशिश करूंगा कि हिंदी में बात करूं, ठीक है?
Yeah, obviously for ladies today, Women's Day, no? First question. Who wants to shoot the first ball? To the bowler. Introduce yourself.
sir.
His voice.
His voice not coming. Voice is not coming.
His voice.
Yes, sir, his voice. Hello, sir.
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
So this is Dr. Babita from HMB Garhwal University. My brother is also a cricketer. He played for Uttarakhand in Uttarakhand Ranji team, and he's a big fan of yours. So can you please tell me how to maintain the
Wait, and,
No, I think one can go there. There's some main connection is there. We can have the conversation from there.
Tell me more. It's your father's session.
No.
No. Again, voice is low.
Voice is not coming.
Very.
Hello, sir. Is that audible to you?
Yes, I can hear you.
Sir, this is Dr. Babita from
Next person, please get ready. Be there. Next question.
My brother is
Yes.
also a cricketer. Can you please tell when you are not getting, after doing so much of hard work, how to keep yourself mentally and emotionally fit to do more hard work and to achieve your goals?
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Babita. Yeah, it's quite a challenge when all the hard work that you're putting in is not bearing the results that you're expecting.
Next person.
Because sometimes you put in the hard work and hope that, yes, you're in a team, you want to progress to the next stage. Those things may not happen. But I think what is critical is to not have your outcome as the goal. I think what you need to do is focus on each day, give it your best, and things will work out eventually. For some people, things may happen, uh, soon. For some people, it may happen slightly delayed. But as long as you are putting in the effort sincerely and you're committed to your goal of one day playing for your state or for the country, eventually it will happen. But what is critical is when you do get that opportunity, are you fully ready mentally, physically, and then emotionally? Because at that point in time, when you do get that opportunity, if you're sort of disappointed, if you have given up on your dream, then you won't be able to give your best. So what I would certainly advise uh, your your cousin who's playing cricket is to continue to play the sport with passion and keep at it, because in sport there are no guarantees. In life there are no guarantees. So it's always nice to continue your passion, but at the same time, don't give up on what you're pursuing in your education too, because that's also very important. So my advice would be to continue to go and put in that kind of hard work. It will happen. One day it will certainly happen. Please don't give up on your
Thank you. Good morning, sir. My name
Good morning.
My name is Yasmin. I'm pursuing BTech at Civil Engineering. I'm in my final year. So, sir, it's a dream of million of people to be in interact, but we are the fortunate ones. Thank you for that. And sir, as we all are aware about your life journey, so can you share your glimpses and experiences in person so that we can have a better experiences?
Thank you, Yash. I will certainly, congratulations on your final year, and I'm sure you will come out with flying colors. I am also a mechanical engineer, and for me, during college, I was fortunate enough to play for the country. The challenge of managing both boils down to, I think, the most difficult task for any one of us sitting in that room, and even for me today, is managing the time. When you know that all of us have only 24 hours in a day, we have 100 things to do. One, study. Two, have fun with friends, go out, watch movies, go out to eat, and then, I'm sure you guys would party. I'm sure you would have done that last night. And I know it's an early start for all of you this morning. So when you have all of these in your head, plus you also have dream of playing a sport, the most critical part in all our journey is to manage our time. And for me, I was fortunate enough to have that ability to switch on and switch off. Priorities in life are very critical. What you prioritize in your life, for example, you are currently pursuing engineering. So what do you want to do post that? So that is your priority. So how much you devote, how passionate you are, and what can you sacrifice to achieve your dream is the most critical part. So for me, when I manage, like I'm managing time of studying, practicing, playing matches, and then doing all the things that cricket needed, I had to sacrifice some of the other things like going out with friends, going to movies, partying, because all those are sacrifices too. Because it's not just about when people say have fun, not necessarily that you need to go out. Fun also means doing what you love to do. Fun also means whatever you want to pursue, doing that well, doing that with intent, and totally committing to it is also fun. So it all depends on how you define a certain term. So I'm sure, growing up like at your age, you need to certainly enjoy your college time, make friends, because these friendships that you make will remain with you throughout the rest of your life, because you will certainly remember during tough times in your life going forward, you will fall back on these friendships. And those are the ones which will sort of help you uh, de-stress from your routine. So for me, growing up, it was like that. Challenge was to attend colleges. It was very difficult. Cricket, I was fortunate enough to consistently play from one level to the other. So I started off as an under 15 player for Karnataka, then under 17, under 19, then India. And immediately, what is most challenging in sport is something that we also need to understand is accepting failure. We never, the people who accept failure are the ones who succeed, who can get over that disappointment will succeed in life. I think that's the most important one. And that's why I encourage everyone to play a sport, because in sport, you can't win every time. You have to lose. One team wins, the other team loses. When you lose, in 3 days' time, you have to play another match and then again try and win. So these sort of lessons that you get in sport are something that are beyond what you can even think of or dream of in life. And that certainly helps you to accept all these challenges that you have in life. And for me, being in sport certainly helped me understand failures better, learn from them, and then put those in practice so that I could get better in my game. So every day is a learning process, and how you sort of understand and get better from your previous experience is what makes you a consistent performer, and that's what you want to be. And for me, it was like that. Right at the early age, I understood that, and I sort of had that good fortune to play for the country for a long period of time.
Thank you, sir. Sir, just for one more question. Sir,
Yeah.
Sir, I am baffled among the options I have for the careers. So how to choose the one and how I can be focused in that?
See, Yash, it's obviously at your age you have plenty of option. But believe me, whatever interests you, you should pursue it. Because I am an engineer, but nobody looks at me as an engineer. You know, I played cricket. So for me, cricket was my profession, and even today, cricket is my profession, and I am involved still in the game. So it all depends on what your options are. I know there are 100 options in front of you. There will be 200 people coming to you and giving you 500 different views on everything. So how do you get that and then focus on one is the biggest challenge in life. So just go with what you think will help you in your career, and then just focus on that. You can always pivot. The advantage in today's world is that at any given point in time, you can pivot to something else that you can pursue because you have a strong foundation. Being an engineer, having a graduation in a course like BTech will certainly give you the strong foundation that you need for you to go in any direction. I know many engineers who are in the finance field. The top finance guys in this country are mostly engineers. So you never know which direction your life is going to take, but what is critical is the foundation. And once you have this strong foundation, you can then choose whichever field that. So whatever is of interest to you, pursue it. Don't go by somebody else or somebody else's pressure. Just because your brother or your friend is doing something, don't just do that because if that doesn't interest you. If something else interests you, follow your interest and follow your dream. That's something that, because you need to enjoy what you're doing. You don't want to be in a situation 5 years, 6 years down the line hating what you do. So you need to be enjoying what you're doing. And for that, just listen to the heart and also think from your mind.
Thank you, sir. It will help me in my life. Yeah.
Thank you. All the best.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone.
Goodbye.
So, first of all, sir, I and my father are biggest fan of yours.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. What's your name?
So, this sir, I am pursuing my bachelor's in electrical engineering from Hemudin and then Bhagwan Garhwal University. So, sir, my question is that how can we maintain regularity in our daily life? Because most of us just leave things after 2 or 3 days and get exhausted.
Yeah, I know. I know it's not easy in terms of managing and persisting with something which is mundane, which is rigorous, and also which is monotonous, right? But that's why I said, don't when you're sitting down and planning for an exam, which is say in a couple of months, don't think of saying, oh, every day for the next 2 months I have to do this. Don't look at the 2 months. look at what you need to do today and just list out those, because what is important is the process of committing to something for that particular day. Tomorrow is a new day, you start again. Don't, yes, you have a long term sort of a calendar as to what you need to do for your exam or what you want to pursue, but you will still have to put in the effort day in, day out. That's why I said you will have to take certain breaks on and off for you to refresh yourself, right? It's not everyone in their profession or in their chosen field. While you're sitting down and doing things consistently day in, day out, it becomes very tiring, it becomes very monotonous. So a change is very important. So always think of another profession or another, what can I say, uh, a habit that you can develop for you to identify that you're passionate about. Just use that as a change from your daily routine, and that will refresh you coming back to your daily routine, right? So for me, day in, day out, I would go and bowl, train. That's all I did. But for me, photography, which was something that I always enjoyed, was a stress buster. So whenever this became, my daily routines became very monotonous and very stressful, I would just take a break and then go and do my photography. And then when I come back to my daily routine, I would be a lot more refreshed, and then I would take to focus. So you will have to find another avenue which you love. It could be playing a musical instrument, it could be singing, it could be dancing, it could be just exercising, whatever it is that sort of helps you in your life to sort of de-stress, and something that you enjoy, something that you will commit to and follow it for a long period of time. I would encourage all you students to look into that, because that is going to help you in refreshing yourself, coming back to whatever you do. Today it's studies, tomorrow it could be a job, or something else. It could be a sport that you take up, anything. It could be teaching. So every day doing the same routine sometimes bogs you down, and you become very monotonous and stressful. So I would encourage all of you to look at another avenue.
Thank you so much, sir.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
It's like a dream come true to talk to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir, I wanted to ask, when you play for Indian cricket team, we know that they are the best players. So what is the role of coaches? Basically, all the at that level, which I assume is not similar to coaches at lower levels.
Correct. So at the senior level, it's a very good question. It's just a mentoring that you do. It's just that fine tuning. It's just that 1%, a small percentage. Can you look to improve somebody by challenging that person? Because human bodies, human minds, I mean, it's unimaginable what areas that it can go to what extent you can be challenged. If you look around the world and see mountain climbers, someone who just goes up uh, those mountains near your state, I mean, sometimes you think, what's wrong with these guys? Why are they climbing Himalayan peak? Sometimes without oxygen, sometimes alone, doing all this. What drives them? Why are they so passionate about it? So when you look at all of this, the human mind and the body can do wonders. So my job as a coach is to challenge each individual to go beyond what that person is capable of within the realms of not ensuring, ensuring that that person doesn't get injured physically or burns out. So you are challenging each person. So that's the job of a coach. That's the job of a mentor. And then helping them achieve that 1%, be it skill, be it, mindset. And how can you keep all these players fresh? And that's the biggest challenge of a coach because, as you're aware, day in, day out, they're playing competitive cricket. The pressure on each individual to perform at the highest level is massive. So how do you ensure that they are well prepared? And that's the advantage. That's the role of a coach. Then the role of a coach is to, again, within the group of players, with the team which has 15 members, there are some players who have been there, done that. They've been there for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. They've played 100 matches, 150 matches. So you just have to tweak them, keep them uh, interested, keep them enthusiastic, keep their motivation high, and ensure that they are prepared, as well prepared as they can be. The job of the coach is to ensure that the younger lot, how can you fast track them? Everyone makes mistakes. The best part is you don't want to commit the same mistake twice. So you need to learn from your mistake, and then if you're making a new mistake, it doesn't matter. But you don't want to make the same mistake in 2 matches in a row, 3 matches in a row, because that will affect not just the individual, but also the team. So how do you fast track these young players into getting to a level where they understand their own game? Because at the end of the day, as young players, you don't want to constantly be looking over your shoulder for instructions to come from your senior players. You need to be a leader on your own. You need to find solutions to a problem, and that's what you're trying to educate. So that's the role of a coach. Man management. It's not just about on the field, but off the field too. All of us are human beings. We also have families, we have friends, we have, partners, wives, mother, father, sister, brother, kids. So whatever challenges that all of us have in our family day-to-day life, even cricketers have. So how do you sort of help them, uh, you know, ensure that all of that is in a happy space for them to go out there and perform? Because I'm sure all of us in this room will agree that if the home front is at peace, is in a happy space, we are in a happier space performing our respective professional duties. So that's something that is the job of a coach, to also understand the human part of every individual. So these are some of the things that you do at the highest level. And of course, strategies and planning is something that you do at the team level. And then also ensure that you develop a culture, a team culture that remains even beyond the people that are involved, right? At the end of it, an Indian cricket team has to be having some sort of a culture when a new entrant comes in. He or she should understand that, okay, this is the way the team functions, and this is what I need to do as an individual to be in this team. It's similar to any institution. So if you are a triple IT Trichy student, you know what is expected of you when you enter this institution. If you are a Garhwal University student, everybody knows that this is what is expected of that particular student when he or she comes into that university. So like that, you create a culture and ensure that that is maintained at all times. So these are some of the things that the coaches do. Yes, you're absolutely right. The coaching at the top level versus coaching at the grassroots level is totally different.
Thank you for your kind sponsor, and you are looking very smart now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. You too. You're very smart.
As per your time, we are almost done, but three more ladies are there today, so please dance. Okay.
No, please go ahead. I'm okay. I'm
Yeah.
okay with
So
time.
three more girls are waiting. Now next three persons. Okay. Yeah. Come.
Yeah, no problem, sir. Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Sorry for the bad throat. Good morning, everyone present here, and good morning, sir. Myself, Sonakshi Olovi, and I'm from Hemati Nandan Barguna Garhwal University. And I'm second year, and I'm pursuing my psychology. So my question to you is, as is, as it is that being a sport person, it is a long journey and it needs consistency. But many times, many of them face failures, and in some cases, they deny and they step back with their careers from the initial stage. So, what can you say in this perspective, sir?
Thank you. Thank you so much. I think a very good question. Yeah, denial is not a good thing because in any journey you will have critiques. Some of them will point out certain reasons for you to improve. Some of them are looking only at your faults, especially if you're a sportsman. So constantly you are judged on what you do on the field. And when you're judged on a daily basis, it can get to you, it can affect you. There are times where all of us have certain limitations, right? All of us are, if you are an engineering student, some of you are good in physics, some of you are good in math, some of you are good in, if you're doing mechanical, some of you are good in thermodynamics, somebody is really good in machine drawing. But to have an all-round development is quite a challenge. You can't be good in everything. So when those things happen, you need to also manage the other things for you to be good overall, right? So not everybody is a Sachin Tendulkar. So you need to have the understanding of your own strengths and the self-belief that one has is extremely important. No matter what people say, you know your journey, you know the hardships that you've been through, and you need to believe at any given point in time about being very optimistic that yes, tomorrow is a new day, and I know that it will change because this is my belief and I'm working hard toward it. So the moment you start denying certain things, that's not good at all because you stop learning. When you deny that, no, I'm good at this, I'm good at physics, I'm good at this, no problem. You start denying because that's your defense mechanism. The moment you deny it, you stop learning. So the day you stop learning, you won't grow, you won't evolve. So it's very important to continue to learn, continue to understand how you can improve, not just your limitations that you have, how can you sort of ensure that you're getting better at that, but also work on your strengths because not many people work on their strength. They constantly focus on their inability or certain things that they need to work on, and they forget about their strengths. So you need to constantly work on strength too, for you to be at that level for a long period of time. So I encourage everyone to not stop learning. It's not always good to be in denial mode. It's always helpful to have that self-belief and the confidence that no matter what hurdle comes in front of us, we'll be able to overcome that. And seek help. Seek help from professionals. Seek help from people who have been there, done that. Don't look for people who will come to you and say, you know what? You are really, really good. Somebody who will not tell you what you don't want to hear, right? Not all of us want to hear saying that, you know what, you should improve in this. You don't want to hear that. But you need to also be surrounded with people who are constantly wanting you to get better at your skill, at your profession on a daily basis. That's what you want. You want people to drive you. So surround your people with people who are extremely motivated, people who are driven. Then you will also find uh, that zest to sort of pursue and then go and really do well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good morning to one and all present here and our honorable sir. I'm very I'm very great. I'm feeling very great to have conversation with you and be acknowledged by you. So my
Your good name, please. Introduce yourself.
so my name is Sakshi Bartwal and I'm pursuing my psychology, bachelor's in psychology through Garhwal University. And my question to you is, how much is it important to know your passion and work on it? And if you're unable to do it in our day-to-day life, so what are your thought on it? So please acknowledge us.
Sakshi, it's a wonderful course that you're taking up because whatever we pursue to do, the mind has to accept. So what is critical is to train your mind to pursue whatever you want to achieve. Not all of us at an age where you are, even I wasn't sure whether I will become a cricketer, whether I'll pursue my engineering, because when I was studying engineering, uh, I think what I did was I focused entirely on engineering. When I was on the cricket field, my entire focus was on the cricket field. So I knew that if I didn't become a cricketer, I would eventually start pursuing my engineering. So that is something that I believe one needs to be very clear. If you're not clear, I did mention that the foundation needs to be really strong. Whatever foundation, I know you're doing your psychology honors, so have that as a foundation because psychology as a foundation can be brilliant because you can get into marketing, you can get into business, you can get into human relations, HR, or if you want to pursue clinical psychology, you could do that. You could do sports psychology. So there are various avenues. So the foundation that you are getting today is the critical aspect. Right? So for all of us, at the BTech level, the foundation is the critical one. Once you have this foundation, then the choices that you make are based on whatever your passion, whatever you enjoy doing, is what you need to continue to do. So if that doesn't work out, you can always fall back on something because you have the foundation. So focus on doing really well in at the foundation level, which we are all pursuing and well done to all. So for me, as a cricketer, the foundation was the long format. I grew up playing three-day matches, bowled a lot of overs. So when I had to adapt to a 50-over format, it was much easier. Towards the end of my career, in fact, almost after I retired, I had to adapt to a 2020, T20. It was easy for me to adapt because I had a very strong foundation. So it's just the adaptation comes in your mind, not necessarily in your skill, right? So you are a psychology student, so you understand the strength of the mind over anything else that we have. So always remember that your foundation is the key. Once you have that, you can pursue anything. Just have that focus and day in, day out, continue to work, learn, improve, evolve. So don't stop learning. Every day is a new day and learn from When I say learn, it's not just books. It's not just internet. It's also about interacting because today's young generation, the interaction, face-to-face interaction has come down drastically. I mean, even today I am sitting here and then having a conversation over a virtual, screen. So I'm really glad that the last 4 days, the 50 students and the 5 faculty members have interacted with a new set of people who you have never met before these 4 days, right? That's what is learning. So continue to do this learning. I'm sure the students from IIIT, when they come over to Uttarakhand, will also feel the same way of interacting with all of you and learning new things. So learning new things, meeting the people, interacting opens up new avenues in your mind to go after when you have this strong foundation. So wonderful, Sakshi, that you have a strong foundation. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much, sir. Opportunity to interact with the legend Mr. Anil Kumble, sir. Thank you.
Your good name.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Simran.
Good morning.
Currently pursuing BCom second year from Tiruchirappalli University. Sir, as a woman, I see there is an increment in the participation of girls in cricket, but also there are some people who are not ready to accept the woman as a cricketer. So, what are your thoughts and advice for these people, sir?
Simran, yes, you probably after your own question. Women in cricket has only got better. I mean, if you look at cricket, women's cricket over the last 4 to 5 years, or say 10 years ago, 10 years ago, how it was and how it is today. It's outstanding. You can make a career out of being a women cricketer today. 10 years ago, I don't think you could have said that. If somebody wanted to make a career out of being a cricketer as a woman, I don't think you had many opportunities in India. Today, you can have a wonderful living, maybe the same amount of money that you would possibly not get after your graduation, joining a company, you will probably earn a lot more if you are a cricketer. So parents are encouraging girls and supporting them if they believe that they have the talent to go all the way. With WPL, you've seen the kind of response that the Women's Premier League in India has had. The last couple of weeks, there were matches here in Bangalore at the Chinnaswamy Stadium. And the Chinnaswamy Stadium can hold about 35,000 people. And most of the matches, you had a packed stadium watching the girls play. So the interest in participation of girls in women's leagues have increased. So yes, some parents would not want to send their girls to play cricket, and that holds good for even boys. Some parents don't want to send their kid to go and play because there's no guarantee of you becoming successful because there's a lot of competition. Everything has to align. You need to get your opportunities at the right time. And when you do get your opportunity, you have to perform that, correct? I mean, as a batter, it could just be that first ball you get out, or somebody takes a brilliant catch and you miss the fuss. So these things happen in sport. So when there is so much of sort of uncertainty, there are not too many parents who push their kids to go and play sport. They would say, no, no, नहीं बेटा आप पढ़ाई करिए, उसके बाद आपको मिलेगा एक नौकरी मिलेगा, आप ऐसे रहिए. So it is something that is not just to the girl, it's also to the boy. So today, I would encourage parents. I would urge parents, if their girl is really talented, if their daughter is really talented, cricket, for them to pursue it, because we can make a career out of being a women parent. Thank you, Sindra. All the best.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Aman Macri, and I am pursuing MA Mass Communication from SND Gadwal. तो सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था सर, जैसे हम किसी भी अपने फेवरेट क्रिकेटर को देखते हैं, जैसे आप हो गया, करंट टीम से देखें विराट कोहली सर हो गए, तो उनकी जैसी फिटनेस मेंटेन करने का ट्राई करते हैं। तो सर ऐसा क्या रीजन है कि सर MS धोनी सर आज भी IPL खेल लेते हैं और हम जब भी क्रिकेट में 6 ओवर खेलते हैं हम उतने में थक जाते हैं। सर
अमन जी, जरूर आपने सही कहा कि 40 साल या 41 साल में भी अगर आप MS धोनी की देख रहे हैं, जेम्स एंडरसन जो इंग्लैंड के लिए खेलते हैं, फास्ट बॉलर है, अभी भी इतना फिट है, अभी भी वो आके बॉलिंग डालते हैं। विराट कोहली हो या बाकी सारे इंडियन क्रिकेटर्स हो, फिटनेस एक आपकी लाइफस्टाइल होता है। जैसे आप सिर्फ जिम जाना ही फिटनेस नहीं है, जो आप खाते हो, जब खाते वक्त अगर आप ये सब चीजें सही मायने नहीं रखते तो फिर मुश्किल हो जाता है। तो इम्पोर्टेंट यही होता है कि आप जब खाते हैं, जो आप मुंह में खाना डालते हैं, तब आपको सोचना चाहिए कि इसमें समोसे खा लेते हैं, बिरयानी खा लेंगे, फिर स्वीट भी खा लेंगे, फिर उसके बाद फिटनेस की सोचेंगे, तो फिर ये नहीं होगा, ये मुश्किल होगा। तो आपको ये सब चीजें, डिसिप्लिन जो हम बात करते हैं डिसिप्लिन की, डिसिप्लिन सिर्फ रोज सुबह उठने का और बाहर जाके भागने का नहीं होता है, वो तो है ही, वो तो करना ही पड़ता है आपको, अगर आपको फिट रहना हो, सेहत बने रखना हो। लेकिन खाने जो होती है, खाने का चीज, न्यूट्रिशन, वो सही रखना जरूरी है। सो जितने भी आप नाम लिए हैं, वो सभी ये सब रोज वो देख के खाते हैं और न्यूट्रिशियस चीज खाते हैं और वेरी डिसिप्लिन लाइफ मेंटेन करते हैं। तो इसलिए इतने साल तक खेलना उनको मुमकिन होता है। तो आप भी अगर आप हर दिन फिटनेस, खाने की चीज, न्यूट्रिशन, ये सब चीज में ध्यान रखेंगे, तो फिर आप भी आराम से, आपको थकावट नहीं होगा। अगर आप, और आप तो पहाड़ी है भाई, आप वहां तो आपको इतना पहाड़ चढ़ने का इतना मौका मिलता है, वहां पे इतना आपका कैपेसिटी, लंग कैपेसिटी जो बोलते हैं, इतना बढ़िया हो जाता है, तो आपको इतना मेहनत करने का जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ता। हम लोग जहाँ पे ट्रिची है या बेंगलोर है, आपको ज्यादा मेहनत करना पड़ता है। पहाड़ी लोगों को बहुत कम मेहनत होता है, क्योंकि रोज आप चढ़ते हो, पहाड़ चढ़ते हो ऊपर, जहाँ पे एलिवेशन होता है, तो आप तो डेली आपके रूटीन में ही इतने सारे आप पहाड़ी चढ़ते हैं, तो फिर आपको मेहनत करने का इतना जरूरत नहीं होता। सिर्फ खाने की चीज में ध्यान रखिए, सब कुछ आपको सही हो जाएगा। ये इंस्टाग्राम आप देखना छोड़ दीजिए, वहां पे 6 पैक, 8 पैक वो होता है, उसका फिटनेस नहीं होता है। फिटनेस होता है जो आप खिलाड़ी, अगर आप खेलते हो तो जितना बॉलिंग डालते हैं, जितना बैटिंग करते हैं, वो फिटनेस होता है। थैंक यू।
Sir, for your remarkable and encouraging words. Now, following that, we would like to invite our Professor N.V.S.N. Sharma, the Director of IIIT Trichy, who will enlighten us with the valuable thoughts. Thank you, sir. Sir, please continue.
Sir, thank you, and I think thank you very much for being with us in spite of your very busy schedule even today. Yeah, he has to meet the minister and some other things are there. So you may please go ahead, sir. Just we'll continue with the final slides, like giving the mementos to the.
Thank you so much, and all the best to all of you. Enjoy the rest of the day, and once again, all the best to all the students who are here. Hopefully, when I come over to Uttarakhand, we'll be able to meet again. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Close the session. We maintain the online thing, yeah. So, how was it? Yeah. One more feather in our cap. Yeah. Good morning, everybody again. And, warm welcome to the last session. And regarding the Tamil Nadu, what did you learn so far? What's the takeaway? Can I have one or 2 points? Out of the 5 important components of this two, how much of you have earned? Did you get something about the tourism part of this Tamil Nadu? Yes. What are the things we have seen? Big temple. First one is the most important. Am I right? Where is it? Big temple. Every temple is big itself. Brahadishwar temple and Tanjore. Is it not? Was it worth it? Regarding the architecture, regarding many other cultural things. Okay? Yeah, even last week I was there again. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah. So tourism part, we have seen many things, important things which could not be identified with a picture. People say you can see a picture or a video, but seeing the real thing with your own eyes and going through and the literature around that and many other aspects is one good thing that must have happened. And regarding the traditions, what are the things you have learned? Tradition part of the component in our tool. Culture, lungi, yes. Dhotis, vesty, yes. So there are many things which you have observed your own way and people, and now we have tolerance to lungi and other things like somebody comes to mess or somewhere else in the outside things. You don't have any negative opinion about it, is it not? Yes. Yeah, it's a part of the thing, yes. When we were studying in Kharagpur, no, 30 years ago, 35 years ago, somebody came to the match, the lungi and other people started objecting. Then we all fought. You are all coming with kurta, pajama and all those things. Why we cannot? It's our trust. We just can't beat it. Is it not? So we had a tough fight in the mess for half an hour and the people said, okay, let's cool or whatever there. Okay, and the peace, yes. Let the peace prevail and we could go for it. Yeah, they were coming with not even full pajama and full kurta, whatever the other names that were there. So that was the thing. And development wise, what are the things you have observed or you have noted about the Tamil Nadu? Is it industrial, very rich place? Yeah. And you all know that Coimbatore is the capital of textiles now. Okay. Tirupur, Coimbatore and all that area. And Coimbatore is also having good amount of industries. Okay. All motors for your farms and other things come from Coimbatore. I think everybody knows. Many other industries are there in that Coimbatore town, and even Salem is having good amount of steel industry. And here we have BHEL, and today you are going to see the very important one, very classified one. Factory which makes guns to the army. Okay. Varieties of guns and decent guns and other things they are made in this particular town. Are you aware of it? At least? Yes. So, and technology part, I think you know. Next to Chennai, we are the best. Trichy, we have all the major institutes here. And yes, many multinational companies and IT industry is there in Chennai, too much. And now they are trying to expand that IT industry to other parts of Tamil Nadu, like Coimbatore is already well established. Now we are asking for Trichy, the next place for all those things. And people to people connect. I think you might have met many local people south. Is it not? People from south. Huh? How many? Have you met people from west coast of Karnataka? Just now you met the gentleman. No? He's from west coast of Karnataka. Okay. Bangalore, but his family hails from west coast of Maharashtra. Okay. And anybody from Telangana? That's what she asked me. That's why she's able to do that. Yeah. So maybe many people from Tamil Nadu you might have met. So how is the experience meeting these people? Okay, different English accent, different Tamil accent, different English Hindi accent. Because the way we speak Hindi is entirely different, isn't it? Yeah, many times we can't understand your Hindi also. And words, specific words you use are very difficult for us. So, at least you have understood that there are varieties of ways people speak the same language, even Hindi. So, all these things are the new learnings and new takeaways for you. And please do spread good news, good things about your trip and the people from South and all those things, and remove the myths in the minds of the people. That's the most important. As I was telling you right from the beginning. Okay? People everywhere, they have their own culture, language, heritage, and many other things. Let us all try to respect each other. It's all together, we are all India. It's not India, is not like many other countries, like everything, one language, one thing, like European countries. This is the only country where so many languages, so many varieties of people stay together in one. That's our India. So that's the purpose of the entire thing. And I request all of you to keep this mind forever and spread the news and see that people move from one place to another place easily without any difficulty. Okay, thinking of profession, thinking of their career, thinking of their life partners and many other things. Okay, so even many other things can happen now, and please keep in touch with us all the time in future and try to visit us whenever it is possible for you otherwise. Thank you all. Thanks for making it.
Officer of Yuva Sangam Phase 4 from Trichy and Officer of Special Duty at Audible Foundation to share his closing remarks. Sir, please.
Respected Chairman Sir, below Director, faculties from Garwal University, delegates from Uttarakhand, and faculty of IIIT Trichy and coordinators of this Sangam Phase 4, Dr. Sindhu and Dr. Devasena, and students from IIIT Tiruchirappalli. Good morning to all. So today we are in the last session of Yuva Sangam Phase 4. So Yuva Sangam, a much enjoyed experimental education cum cultural tour of the vibrant young population of our nation, supports in learning the beauty in coexisting and united. Your journey thought from 29 February 2024 must have introduced you to opportunity to learn while rejoining and the company of youth from the other parts of your state and state of Tamil Nadu. The beauty of the entire journey lies in the comprehension of unending learning opportunities. The idea of Ek Bharat, Shreshtha Bharat and the spirit of youth empowerment are embodied in the Yuva Sangam Phase 4 initiative. Our rich history serves as an inspiration for future generations from the timeless tradition retained at the ancient Tanjore Brigadiswara temple to the enlightening place of Auroville and mesmerizing the beauty of Rameshwaram enable us realize the relative history which ties everything together. The historical resemblance of the cultural heritage throws light of the way of our life. Paraspara or people to people connect lies as the base of unity and strength of our nation. As we stood on the profound or unique grounds of IIT strength of our nation. IIT Madras, we realized the competency of collaboration and collective actions. Tourism provides us with an open window to the country's diverse cultural landscape. From the peace of Sadhana forest to the magnificent view of Pamban Bridge and beaches which showcase the enchanting beauty of nature. The technology is the driving force of progress and development in our country. The future of technology and agriculture is being shaped by pioneering research and innovation at organizations like ICA, National Research Center for Banana, National Institute of Food Technology and Entrepreneurship and Management, Tanjore. In addition, IIT Madras contributes to an ever advancing sustainable progress of our nation and informs of the possible avenues of the contribute for the development of the country. Development is undeniable, our shared goal, while we honor Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam legacy at Dr. Kalam Memorial. Let us cherish his dreams for our nation to strive for pursuing greatness and serving humanity. Sri Aurobindo said, true knowledge is not attained by thinking. It is what you are, it is what you become. Now we are in the journey of becoming the force that unites while sympathizing the spirit of unity, innovation, and progress as we strive to create Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat, a reality for all and a Vikas Bharat. The becoming offers to be a bridge that connects the entire nation through the intelligible experience that collected through traveling to places and learning the maximum for the united occasion. So today we have interacted with Padma Shri Anil Kumble, sir, cricketer and the Honorable Chairman of IIIT Trichy. He shared his valuable experience to you. And Vasudeva Kudumbam says the world or India is one family. So it promotes the value of unity, cooperation, and the idea that we should treat with kindness and empathy regardless of the nation or religion. It's often used in emphasize the importance of global peace among different cultures and nations. So with this, for the 5 days, I think you have not only including the first day inauguration, you have enjoyed all the 5 dreams which was initiated by our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji. I hope you have enjoyed and the entire program that Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat under Yuva Sangam Phase 4 is fulfilled with our IIIT Tiruchirappalli coordination. Also, this is the time I would like to thank our director for his endless support, not only administrating as well as the financial support. Whenever I have discussed with him regarding this 6 days program, he immediately, okay, please go ahead. This is the word we have said. So I thank you, sir, for your support for this event, a grand success. With his permission, now I am announcing our delegates will be visiting Uttarakhand from 25th March to 6th March, including travel. 6th April, including travel dates. Okay. So this is what we are finalizing today. We will send it to your coordinator. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Now, we take the moment to express the gratitude by petting the esteemed faculty members from HRB Gawal, University Uttarakhand for their invaluable contribution. Dr. Nesh Kumar from the Political Science Department, Dr. Nitish Dinsal from the Sociology and Social Work Department, Dr. Nitish Dinsal from the English Department, Dr. Rukmani from Economics Department, and Dr. Babita Rana from Biotech Department. Please come on the stage.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, all the guys, please come. You will stand here. Please. Yes. Fast, fast, fast. Please arrange.
What are we doing? லாஸ்ட்டாக எல்லாத்தையும் ஒரு சேர் சொல்கிறேன். இதை முடிக்கட்டும். எல்லாம் எடுத்துட்டீங்களா? நீங்கள் எடுத்து முடிச்சுட்டு வந்துடுங்க.
Cheers.
நீங்களும் போயிட்டு வரணும். Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Let's now hear from the respective faculty members, Dr. Nitesh and Dr. Rukmani from Uttarakhand to share their experience and feedback with us. Ma'am and sir, please.
Good morning to all. First of all, I convey my deepest gratitude to Chairman and the Honorable Director and Registrar of IIIT Trichy. I also convey my deepest thanks to to all the faculty members who have been with us since the inception of this tour to IIIT Trichy since 3rd of the March, and this is a very good experience we all have here. And it's not only interaction of the cultural interaction, but intellectual interaction as well. When we visited Orville, and we have also interacted with the people who are here. They are very hardworking. They are very simple. Thank you to all the students. Whenever we have any issues, any problem, they are always with us. And thank you very much for this host organization, IIIT Trichy, for wonderfully organizing this program and to stand with us every time. Thank you so much for this great culture, the rich heritage of Tamil Nadu, the experiences which we had only through some you can say some channels, like through YouTube channels. We see this is Tanjore Temple, or this is Dhanush Kodi, or this is IIT means Madras and all. But to have the means personal experience with them, to visit those places and to see how people are working here, and their behavior and the way they interact with us, their knowledge, their simplicity, we really like. We really like it. We are overwhelmed by this, and thank you so much again, once again, for hosting this program so wonderfully. And we welcome you all to our state for coming days. Come there, also see our culture, and only then we can prove that the idea which our Prime Minister has floated, Ek Bharat, Shrestha Bharat, and the Bharat can only be Shrestha when there is a confluence of culture, confluence of ideas, confluence of thoughts, confluence of heritage. So this is the thing. So thank you so much once again for everything you have done for us. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Tamil Nadu. Now this great something.
Good morning, everyone. Sharma sir, Director, IIIT Trichy, Professor Sitaraman sir, Registrar, IIIT Trichy, and Nodal Officer of Yuva Sangam, Sindhu ma'am, Devsena ma'am, all the other faculty, my faculty members from the Uttarakhand, all the participants from Uttarakhand, and all the participants of IIIT Trichy who have shown us their talent and who were with us throughout the journey, the buddies, and all the students. Thank you so much for each and everything which we are experiencing from the first day of our visit. We were so excited when we left Uttarakhand. I hope on 29th we left from there, sir, right? And with that excitement, we traveled for 3 days continuously in the train, and then thereafter we were here. The way you people welcomed us was just amazing. It touched our heart. We're so happy to see girls in the traditional wear, because now the era where we are living, there we can say that our young generation is forgetting the tradition, the culture which we have, the enriching culture of India.
But the way you people welcomed just reminded us that yes, we can welcome our guests this way also. Thank you so much for such a grand welcome, sir. Our stay was so comfortable. We were served with the delicious meals. Visit to the various temples was amazing experience for I think all of us. Visiting and playing with the water at the beaches. Ramasetu, meeting with the governor was a wonderful experience. Visiting Sri Aurobindo Ashram was a unique experience. Meeting there with the Aurobilians, visiting Auroville, and interacting with the people there, and sitting for 15 to half an hour minutes in the Matri temple was also a unique experience, I hope, for all of us. The kind of peace we felt in our mind, the kind of peace we felt in our heart was literally amazing. And after coming from the Matri temple, for more than an hour or 2 hours, a peace was established in our heart, and I think all of us have experienced this that we were not liking to talk much at that time. That peace was established here. And even after coming from the Matri temple, we were quiet, not discussing anything. And not because we doesn't want. I don't know what happened to us there. A kind of peace internally we felt, and that peace was spread all over, and that was the result of that. Then coming to the next, we visited Sadhana Forest. Amazing experience there. A person, Israeli person, started that. The name was Aviram. Converted a barren land into such a beautiful forest. Their hard work, their dedication is commendable. I think we all should clap for that. And it's commendable leaving their countries and staying here for the purpose of serving, and too many people all over the world, from India also, they are joining them and they are serving for something which is good, for something which is non-monetary, for something which is inner peace, for something which is somehow connecting us to a different energical world. And I must say that now we have one more thing added. We have many good friends in IIIT Trichy and Tamil Nadu also. I hope I'm right now. So thank you so much for each and everything. As we have seen in the Yuva Sangam, that there are 5 broad areas they have discussed. Prayer means what we try. IIIT Trichy tried their best to make us feel comfortable, only to take care of our needs. So thank you so much for that. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. Next was Parampara. We understood the kind of culture you people follow. We understood the way you wear Gajra every day. That fragrance of chili was all around us when you're moving there and there. Our students also purchased Gajra from the market and faculty members also. You people gifted us and we wore that Gajra. And we like that the way you put tikas on your head. That is wonderful. We should maintain this and we should have the guts to walk with our tradition. We should not forget our roots. We should be touched with the earth, with our tradition. So that was the parampara we learned here. The next part was Pragati and Praugogiki. We visited the National Institution of Food Processing Unit. We experienced different kind of things there. We learned how to work with equipment, how they're working with the packaging of the food, what machines they're using for the processing of the ice creams or different liquid items and solidify them. So it was a great experience, and we learned about the, you can say, the processing 50 participants, even the 5 faculty members. But these 7 days have made us very good friends, and it's a lifetime experience. And I think the friendship which we have observed during this trip will be a lifetime learning, and you all will be lifetime friends. And whenever we will come to Tamil Nadu, I'm sure we have certain friends to whom we can give a call, and you people are just only a one call away from us. Thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for everything which you did for us. We enjoyed each and every moment here, from your hospitality till our trips, everything. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, ma'am. Now, our delegate from Uttarakhand would like to felicitate our beloved director, Registrar Sir, Sindhu ma'am, and Dev Sinha ma'am. Welcome you on the stage.
जी
Thank you, everyone. Now, we would like to call students from
Students from
Uttarakhand
Uttarakhand
on the
on the
dais to
dais
share
to
their
share their
valuable experience with all of us.
यार आप
Morning, everyone. So, first of all, I would like to thank our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji,
for initiating Yuva Sangam scheme for providing exposure to the youth to the art, history, culture, and technology of various states. This program has helped youth to be the part of inclusive development under the motto Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. I visit to various places, including Videshwar Temple, Museum, National Institute of Food Technology, National Institute of Food Technology, Entrepreneurship and Management, IIT Madras, Governor House, Oracle Foundation, and Rameshwaram, has perfectly covered all the five broad areas which are Parampara, Paryatan, Prakriti, Yogic, and Paraspar Samprak. It was with the interaction with the director of IIT Madras we came to know how the Yuva Sangam came into existence. Only after the interaction with the governor of Tamil Nadu, we came to know that the challenges arising in the governing of states. The journey of the Mr. R. N. Ravi, governor of Tamil Nadu, was very inspiring, and his motivation to be in civil services will certainly yield a seed. With 1.4 billion people to feed and also to set an example to help others in the time of need, we have the National Institute of Food Technology, which is an institute of national importance working in the field of food security and self-sufficiency. The best part of IIT Madras was the time with the nature, especially with the deers. The innovative hub of IIT Madras is the best example of promoting tinkering ideas of students to prosper and to make India a developed nation. The place where we found perfect peace and silence was the Mary Mother at Auroville Foundation. Auroville is an excellent example of sustainable green development. The Salna forest is an example of working towards the environment with green waste to generate electricity. Visiting Rameshwaram, which is one of the Char Dham, uh, is a dream of millions of Indians and is now true for me. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was always been the source of inspiration for me and for millions of Indians. Visiting his memorial and feeling the inspiration will always help us in the time of great despair. Our travel in Tamil Nadu could not be more productive and comfortable. All credit goes to IIIT Trichy for hosting the well-planned program broadly covering all the five verticals. Special thanks to the chairperson, Shri Anil Kumble, Director, Registrar of IIIT Trichy, Nodal Officer, and the convener of Yuva Sangam for walking with us throughout day and night and looking for us throughout the tour. Thanks to all the student volunteers, beside of buddies of our IIIT Trichy, who constantly assisted and hustled with us to make our tour the best impression of Tamil Nadu. Though Uttarakhand and Tamil Nadu are 2,500 kilometers apart, but we are still the same, with a thought to be an Indian, with a thought of Aditi Dev Bhava, with a thought to make India as the fastest growing economy, and with the same deities to worship. Within the simplicity of culture of Tamil Nadu beside its great importance. HNBU, HNBU is happy and looking forward for hosting the same for delegates from Tamil Nadu. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you. If there is anyone else, may join the stage. First of all, my greeting to all of you, and thanks to all of you that for giving me the opportunity to speak in front of you. So I would like to tell you my experience. First of all, our train journey was very fun and wonderful. And this was my first train journey outside Uttarakhand. So I really enjoyed it. We got to know and understand each other in the train. Then we finally reached Tamil Nadu. We were welcomed very well, which I liked very much. And
Then I felt happy after seeing the traditional dance and cultural activity of Tamil Nadu. It was as if he invited had vanished. Then our team went to many more, and I feel very happy. Sorry for that. Thank you so much.
Tap, tap. That's not a good small.
Esteemed registrars, all the faculty members, and all my dear friends. My name is Anshu Bhatt, and firstly, I am thankful to you that you give me this golden opportunity. We arrived from Uttarakhand to Tamil Nadu, from extreme north to extreme south, and it is an amazing thing in itself. I saw the vast culture of Tamil Nadu, the traditional dance and folk songs, and I thought that it was very difficult for me to handle the climate of Tamil Nadu, but it was better than expected. And I learned many things from Tamil Nadu, that some words, Vanakkam, Sari, and many things. So it was very delightful and ecstatic journey. Uttarakhand is known as land of gods, and I saw many temples here from that they made in 13th and 14th century. And this is also the land of gods. I feel the divine energy, that the next level energy in Brihadeshwar temple and Rameshwaram temple. So I enjoyed the journey. That's for all. Thank you.
Good morning to all of you, all participants. Sir, my name is Anjali from Uttarakhand, student of LGBTQ average student. My experience on the trip, we get big opportunity of the Yuva Sangam. Thank you so much. All uh, the trip and today my first experience and also in the yeah. जब मैं फर्स्ट आई तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा टुडे बहुत अच्छा लगा और 3 डे हमारी जो ट्रिप रही जैसे 29 फरवरी से और 3 तारीख को हम यहाँ पहुंचे तो बहुत अच्छा लगा ट्रेन में हमने बहुत ज्यादा एंजॉय किया हम किसी को जानते नहीं थे मतलब सबसे पहले तो विस्तार में बताऊंगा युवा संगम जो संगम का एक जो IIT मद्रास में जो सर मिले जो उसके डायरेक्टर तो उन्होंने पूछा था कि संगम का मतलब क्या होता है स्टार्टिंग किसी को नहीं जानते थे जब स्टार्टिंग में मिले तो जैसे सर हो गया मैम हो गया और हम एक जगह की जरूर है लेकिन डिफरेंट मतलब स्टेट सॉरी डिस्ट्रिक्ट एंड सब पहली बार मुझे तो सब संगम तो वहीं पे स्टार्ट हुआ फिर ऑल 50 स्टूडेंट और मैं के मतलब मिले तो बहुत अच्छा लगा वहीं से हम लोग फिर जब ट्रेन में मिले तो काफी घुल मिल गए थे ऑल द 3 डेज तो बहुत अच्छे से हम लोग एक दूसरे को जाने फिर यहाँ पे आए तो यहाँ पे भी बहुत सारे मतलब जैसे फर्स्ट डे मैम होते अच्छा लगा बहुत अच्छा लगा मैम लोगों से भी मिलके यहाँ के पीपल आर वेरी वेल all
तो बहुत अच्छा लगा। फर्स्ट डे से स्टार्ट करूंगी। जो फर्स्ट डे हम यहाँ पे 3 मार्च से को पहुंचे, तो यहाँ पे हम बहुत ज्यादा थके हुए थे। जब 3 दिन प्रॉपर ट्रेन में थी तो बहुत ज्यादा थके हुए थे, लेकिन जो फर्स्ट हमारा यहाँ पे वेलकम किया गया तो इट्स वेरी वेल, बहुत अच्छा हमें लगा। टीके के साथ हमें फ्लावर्स दिए गए, और उसके बाद जो ट्रेडिशनल यहाँ पे वो दिखाया गया हमें प्रोग्राम, तो हमने बहुत इंजॉय किया उसको, बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा लगा। और दिस टू 4 मार्च तंजौरी, इसमें जो फर्स्ट सेशन था हमारा योगा, तो अच्छा लगा हमें। योगा सेशन में जो सर थे उन्होंने अच्छे से हमें योगा कराया। उसके बाद टू टेम्पल, आई एंजॉय सेकेंड डे। एंड उसके बाद जो हम सेकंड प्लेस पे गए नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ द फूड टेक्नोलॉजी, वहाँ पे भी हमें अलग अलग मशीनों से मतलब जो फूड बनते हैं वो बताया गया, तो अच्छा लगा उसको देख के भी। और दिस थर्ड 5 मार्च मद्रास चेन्नई, यहाँ पे हम गवर्नर से मिले, उनसे मिलके भी अच्छा लगा, बहुत अच्छा लगा। ये हमारी बिग अपॉर्चुनिटी थी कि यहाँ के गवर्नर से हम लोग मिले। थैंक यू सो मच। और उसके बाद IIT मद्रास हम लोग गए थे तीसरे दिन में 5 मार्च को। और इसके बाद पुडुचेरी में जब हम गए तो वहाँ पे जो मैत्री मंदिर था, क्या उन्होंने मतलब बहुत अच्छा लगा वहाँ पे मेडिटेशन करके। मतलब जो मतलब एक मेडिटेशन का प्लेस होता है, बहुत अच्छा मतलब मेडिटेशन दैट अलग अलग प्लेस पे हम करते हैं तो उतना अच्छा लगता है। वहाँ पे बहुत अच्छा मतलब पीस प्लेस और मैत्री मंदिर, बहुत अच्छा लगा वहाँ पे भी। और उसके बाद जब हम गए तो साधना फॉरेस्ट, वहाँ पे भी हमने जो फूड वगैरह मतलब जो उन्होंने हमें खाना दिया वो भी अच्छा था, बहुत अच्छा। और जो वहाँ पे फॉरेस्ट एरिया था बहुत अच्छा था, साधना फॉरेस्ट। उसके बाद हम अरविंदो आश्रम गए, वहाँ पे भी अच्छा लगा अरविंदो आश्रम। विके 7 मार्च रामेश्वरम रामेश्वरम टेम्पल, अच्छा है। मतलब उत्तराखंड की भी टेम्पल अच्छे हैं, लेकिन डिफरेंट, यहाँ के टेम्पल भी डिफरेंट है लेकिन अच्छे हैं, बहुत अच्छे। और उसके बाद हम लोग वहाँ गए, उसके बाद जो विजिट की हमने वो डॉक्टर अब्दुल कलाम आजाद का जो विजिट था वहाँ गए थे हम लोग, अच्छा लगा वहाँ पे भी। और उसके बाद 8 मार्च की बात मैं करूँ तो यहाँ पे भी अच्छा लग रहा है। ऑल ऑफ थैंक टू ऑल ऑफ यू।
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sheetal Karki, and currently I'm a first-year student of Art and Humanities in Srinagar Garhwal University. So, first of all, I want to thank everyone for giving me this great opportunity to speak in front of all of you and, and and share my experience. So, when we started our journey to explore new things about Tamil Nadu. So, when we reached here, the way you all in your traditional way, that was very heartwarming. All the girls was looking very beautiful, and all the tradition you show us, all the inauguration function, the traditional dances, the traditional culture you show us, that was really very new for us. We all enjoyed it very much, and the food here was very different for us, but I enjoyed a lot uttapam and dosa. I enjoyed it very much. And the temples here was very different from the architecture was very different from the temples which we can see in Uttarakhand. And Uttarakhand is very different from Tamil Nadu in geographically, traditionally. The tradition here, the saris, the lehengas, all are very beautiful. That we also want to wear these kind of sarees and the lehengas you all wear and the men in dhotis, angavastras, they all are very, these all things that I enjoyed and I feel really happy and very excited. Though whenever we go to a new place, there was something new that we saw in Manji Mandir. That was the place where I feel very peace, calm, and rest. The Sadhu forest, that was such a new experience. I even don't know that such a place like Oroville, even I didn't know that there is a place which called Oroville. But when we go there, that was really new experience for us. That whole journey was very tiring, but I enjoyed it very much, and we all are very excited to welcome you in Uttarakhand and showing you all our culture. Thank you.
Now, guys, before we conclude, let's extend our heartfelt gratitude to all those who have made this event possible. I invite Dr. Sindhu V, the Nodal Officer of Yuva Sangam Phase 4 from IIIT Trichy, to deliver the vote of thanks. Ma'am, please.
Good morning, all. We are in the last day of the program. I take a great pleasure in delivering my thanks to all of you. So I'd like to place our sincere gratitude to the Ministry of Education and other ministries who have given us this opportunity, and my wholehearted thanks to our chairperson, BOG, Shri Anil Kumble, who has readily accepted our request, though he is busy with various other schedules. And I place and record my heartfelt thanks to our respected director, like Tiruchirappalli, Professor NVS Sarma. And my special thanks goes to Registrar Professor G. Sitaraman for both of their enormous guidance and in planning, organizing, and also guiding us in everything. And I'm deeply grateful to the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, respected District Collector, for their time with the delegates from Uttarakhand, and the Secretary Oroville Foundation for her encouragement in making us visit Oroville Foundation and Oroville as well. And I thank the other institutes, the directors, and let's say National Institute of Food Technology, Entrepreneurship and Management, Tanjavur, for readily accepting our request, and IIT Madras for accommodating our delegates even when we communicated our request in a very short notice, and ICAR National Research Center for Banana, who, the director there, he invited us. Though he was in a busy meeting, he accepted the call and he said, "Okay, you can visit me anytime." And for all those kind gestures in hosting us in their institutions, I extend my thanks. And I'm grateful to the Oroville and Orovillians for their special permission to visit Matrimandir, which has never happened to the others who have visited under this program. And I also am expressing my thanks to the Oroville Foundation staff who has offered their enormous support in realizing whatever we have planned. And the Sadhana Forest, which everybody has been mentioning, it's really wonderful, and they have also consented to host and show us the possibility to live sustainably with the nature, and the Ormigo Ashram administration as well. And next, I'm obliged to express my gratitude to Professor Prasad Kantari, Nodal Officer of Yuva Sangam from HNP Global University, Uttarakhand, and my dear friends right now. I don't want you to call as faculty members from Uttarakhand. I would call you my friends. So thank you for addressing with all the plans and all the other shortcomings that like we never expected them. Still, you were able to. Thank you so much. And most importantly, the participating youth who were enthusiastic all the time, though they were tiring, they were able to catch up with the time and they were very cooperative throughout. I really enjoyed hosting you all here. And thank you so much for that spirit and enthusiasm. And finally, I would like to extend my deep gratitude to all my colleagues who have supported at any point of time and staff, non-faculty members and students, especially the volunteers of Media Club and the other volunteers who have traveled with us for photography and other assistance throughout the program, and also the MOC preparation by Srinidhi and her team members. Thank you all for your tireless work and which has made this moment possible. And we will offer, who always offered us a helping hand. And yeah, finally, let us all hold our hands together in realizing Ek Bharat Shreshtha Bharat. And I wish you a safe journey home. And we welcome you always to Tamil Nadu. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, we draw this event to a close. Let us rise for our national anthem, expressing our collective reverence for our brothers.
Everyone for the participation and the contribution for this memorable event. As a big addition to the Tamil Nadu, we hope you take your cherished moment as newfound experience.
Happy journey and have a wonderful day.